In the late 1960s, the ethologist John B. Calhoun built what looked like a flawless world. His experiment, later called Universe 25, was designed as a sealed enclosure for mice, a climate-controlled heaven with endless food and water, abundant nesting materials, and no predators. Into this constructed paradise he placed 8 mice, 4 males and 4 females, and waited to see how a perfect society would unfold. At first, the colony thrived. The mice explored, settled into their spaces, and formed social groups. With no hunger, no danger, and no competition for shelter, life unfolded in apparent harmony. The population surged, doubling roughly every 55 days, reaching more than 2,000 within 19 months. It seemed Calhoun had created a living utopia. But perfection carries its own poison. As numbers grew, subtle fractures began to appear. Males who once defended territory turned erratic, lashing out at others in pointless bursts of violence. Mothers, overwhelmed or indifferent, abandoned their young. Pups died in growing numbers, neglected or attacked before they could mature. Most haunting was the rise of a new class, the ones Calhoun called the beautiful ones. These mice withdrew from society altogether. They stopped mating, stopped fighting, stopped engaging with the colony. To the eye, they looked flawless. In truth, they had surrendered the very instincts that defined life. From there, decline was unstoppable. Birth rates collapsed, violence grew without reason. Social bonds, once the invisible threads of survival, snapped. The colony began its slow march toward silence. It wasn't hunger or disease that ended Universe 25. It was abundance. It was perfection. The death of that mouse society was not an accident of biology. It was the natural consequence of removing every hardship. In the absence of threat, purpose dissolved. With nothing left to strive for, the colony turned inward and consumed itself. The pattern is not confined to mice. It is a mirror, a dark preview of what awaits any society that mistakes comfort for survival. If humanity were to eliminate every struggle, if food, shelter, wealth, health, and safety were guaranteed forever, the same unraveling would begin. The signs would not appear in famines or plagues but in subtle fractures, apathy spreading in place of ambition, aggression surfacing without cause, family bonds fraying until they mean nothing. Life would be long, secure, and empty. In such a world, brilliance fades. Progress halts. A civilization collapses not with the drama of war or catastrophe, but with a quiet suffocation of purpose. That is the horror of perfection. It is not paradise, but the seed of extinction. And this was no isolated fluke. Calhoun repeated the experiment 25 times, under varying conditions. Each time, without exception, utopia ended the same way: collapse, silence, extinction. The warning is clear: when life becomes too easy, the end does not roar, it whispers. There are limited amount of resources on this planet, and that's why abundance of things are always a dream for every being that is present. Do you know how the world used it to govern us? Jump to the next episode: World Operations.